So Dejol is in his element. He has a group of victims, I suppose, somewhere in the distance, far behind, and he's been putting them through their paces, building up their strength and their stamina, if not their speed. So you can just about see some of them in the far distance just coming into this section of Bartertown. They've been doing laps around the town and from one end to the other to build up their strength. Particularly, everyone's carrying, I think for the most part, iron ore. So I'm going to let them all group up and then we'll send them back off in the opposite direction. The victims are Stubbs, Tourist, Mersteco, Flatfoot, Lars, Savano and Bard. Stubbs had decent athletics to start with and strength, but I didn't want to let him off too easily. But you can see some of the others, strength 5, 6. So these two in particular have improved from a strength of 1. So here they come, and who's at the tail? Flatfoot. So heavy loads. That's not the heaviest. You've only got the 2 ingots of iron ore, or lumps of iron ore, and your strength is 6. Right. Okay, so let's get you back on your way and just continue to run within the town's boundaries for now. But yes, Dejol is thoroughly enjoying himself. We've also outfitted all of our new recruits. So Stubbs traded in a sleeveless long coat that was a shoddy grade for a nice masterwork long coat. It's got a decent weapon. Tourist the same, nice new topper. And I decided not to have anyone else on crossbows. Savannah was already a crossbow user, and Bard turned out to be worth having a naginata. He has got no specialisms in anything, so I thought may as well give him a unusual weapon. So they're off happily running backwards and forwards. Everyone else is hard at work, and I've also completed a research into chainmail crafting. So I don't think I'm going to do anything else right now. We need to get some more ancient science books, which means another patrol. So we'll get around to that eventually. But what we can do now is add our chain armour crafting bench to our manufactory. So the bench itself, yeah, I thought it might be a bit large. Can you actually fit it in there, I wonder? It doesn't seem to be possible. That is a pain. How about, let's see. Yeah, okay, so we can squeeze it in there just about. It's not leaving much room at the barrels. If I turn it around that way, we could maybe leave a bit more of a gap. Yes, I think we'll go with that. Yeah, but the chainmail sheet fabrication bench, we don't really have space for that, unless I stick it over here, or that's a bit too tight, I would imagine. Could put it in there. Well, no, I don't know that that would fit really. We've got those chests there, or I could put it on the side of the stairs. I suppose the chests could be moved more easily. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll have this maybe in there. Chests. I could probably sit over here somewhere. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Okay, forget about that. Go ahead and craft this. And I suppose we need the pack build to come over and load up. Yeah, you've got the space. You should be able to still access the robotics storage in there after this is built, I would hope. But the pack will, you come off jobs when you get here. You're probably coming over from the food trough. You are making your way, so you come up here, take as much of this, and actually before we do that, let's get rid of the green fruit. Replace all that with this. We should be able to empty that one at least. And then if we dismantle it, prevent it filling up again. What do we have in here? Still got a few items. Well, that could certainly go in. Let's move that over there. We'll move these down. Trying to obviously get the same across the piece. If you were to move up there, you could go in there. Yeah, I don't think we're really going to be able to empty this other chest at all. No, okay, so let's just transfer as much of that as we can. Take those, and there must be, yes there is, no there isn't. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you, autosave. Right, you can go in there. Come on, be sensible. Down there, you come down there. Right, good. Dismantle that. And let's replace them. So, storage. Armor. Do we already have... No, that's not a storage item, that's just part of the actual chest. Let's see... Okay, let's put this in here. But then having said that, I would prefer it over that side. Let's get the chainmail fabrication bench. So if we put that in there. And then we go back here, storage, armour storage. And we'll have that sit in here. No, actually, well, it's better not to have it between these storage because it blocks the route through, but I think we're probably just going to have to accept that. So let's stick you there, and I'll keep 2 of these for now. And one last thing is the storage for chainmail, which of course has to be large. I think if we put it here, that I don't think prevents folks getting into the bench or getting up the stairs. Let's try that. See how we get on. And something's completed. The chainmail armor crafting, or the chain armor crafting bench. Let's see, what can we craft straight away? We'll go for the... Let's make 1 of each. Just for now. And we'll get the pack build to unload again. Well, unload the decent quality items. Another trip down to Squin is probably not a bad thing to get rid of some of the other stuff. Keep the masterwork. None of those. They're both specialist. So let's hold on to 2 of them and 2 of them. I may as well keep 2 of everything. Boots down there, right. Okay. And if you check up here. Come on. Plenty of space there. There we go. Take these. Okay, fine. Back to our chest. And did I keep 2 long coats? No, I think we'll probably go and sell one. We'll sell the shoddy one. They're both specialist. Specialist again. Keep those. Pair of leather pants or 2. Okay. That'll do for now. Heavy armour smithy's fallen silent. I'm just wondering who it would be best, in fact, who it would be best to have over at the chain is whoever normally works here at the plate beating station. I presume that's somebody who's involved in the building at the moment. Okay, another option would be the leather tanning bench, I think. Who's this? Oh yeah. And we've got you, Bean Sprout. What's your armour smithing is 76. Okay, let's have you come over. How have you use the armour crafting bench? Well, we have a problem. I think this is probably dust bandits or the hungry bandits. Where are they? Have they actually made it inside? Yes, here they are here. Ah, fun's over already. So who was it? Ah yes. Good old hungry bandits. Right. Okay, so well then, we can leave this for now. We'll get some new workers sorted out, but while that was going on, I completely forgot to give Dejal's victims orders to move back here. Get more hungry bandits apparently heading in. Down here we have Lars. Strength's only 10. I don't think I want to take anyone off of that. Well, Bard. Your strength's up at 17. That would be acceptable. Yes, so I think we'll have Bard excused from the physical exertions there. Instead, you can come up and train. I already have you on a training dummy. Okay, so that's fine. Let's take you out of that squad and you're back onto farmers. Bard. There we go. More hungry bandits to the slaughter. Okay, and it looks like... Did you just take an arrow in the back? You did. Good job, you're so well armoured. Let's see, this door is repaired, so let's lock it. Gate, I suppose. And back to Dejal's victims. Head back over here now. Okay. Good enough. So I will get our workers sorted out. And then I think maybe another trip down to Squin. Although something else that I could do, if I find myself, I want to look at laying out some furniture in here. So let's think, what sort of stuff would we want inside? Interior. How about a round bar table or 6? This is to be an area for socialising and resting. So let's have a few tables. Have 3 tables like that. Sitting pillows. Scatter a few about. And some benches don't really work, do they? Sitting boxes. Stools, that's what we should have, I suppose. There we go. Right, leave it at that for now. I was thinking about having something up in here. Maybe we could move our still across here and turn this into a sort of a bar. Or maybe we just have our storage over here. Leave the still over where the cactus are. I shall see. But we'll get this sorted out. Get our worker sorted out, as I said. And trip to Squin, and then we're off in search of more ancient science books to allow us to progress with our research. So our quiet progress has been marred by the arrival of Bandit Demand Gang. It looks like about 6 or 8 dust bandits. So we're prepared to receive them in the usual fashion. We have our turrets over here manned, turrets down here. Something I've noticed just in terms of the natural split, especially now that we have our social area built over here, is that we've got many more turret users over on this flank compared with this over on the right, which is probably fine. I don't think it really matters. The only thing is that if a large group did manage to burst through the outer gate, I think they probably would make a beeline for the food stores. So having folks over here shooting at them in the entranceway there would probably be for the best. Although, having said that, there is food in there as well. But anyway, it's time for someone to die. Do we have anyone actually shooting here? It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's pause. Well, nobody's showing up as shooting at any of the targets, so let's have you select a victim. Let's see if we can't get the party started. A good hit straight away by green, but these folks are still not shooting either. Maybe, well, let's wait and see. If they break through, do we then start to shoot them? If they break through. There's 3 of them down already. Green's no longer shooting. And of course, they have to run off in the opposite direction. Although they've got these guys out here. I don't have a turret up there. That's a failing. Let's deal with that right now. Well, it's on my mind. There. No, let's have it there. Yeah, that'll do. And green, you should be able to shoot at this guy here. And you hit him straight away. Looks like he might even have taken an arm, given that he's put down his crossbow. And it did look like everyone else was beginning to join in there when he came inside our boundary. Don't run away. Come on, Green. Take his head off. And again, that looks like an arm shot. Right arm again. Right, have the others arrived around here? Not yet. They're over here. There, well, there's one of them. Is that all that's left? So I'm tempted to put everyone back to work. Or most people back to work. I think we will. Let's grab everyone here. Let's go back to your jobs. And that includes you folks coming off the turrets. I'll leave you. I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see him down there. No. So you can get back about your business as well. We should have Sad Neil here. And he's heading back around that way. And there's someone else there. Okay, so we'll leave these folks up here for now. There's another one there. So there are still a few of them about. Let's see. You've got no skill in turrets. You do. You can come off jobs. Get up here. Who else? The person that checked before. Ruka. People idle in here that could potentially come out. Start taking some pot shots. Fujin for one. Okay, Fujin. Can you get up onto that turret there? And Mew was the other. But everyone there, you can get back to your work. If you're able to, without having to cross over to the other side. These folks, no, they're not coming in at all, they're just running backwards and forwards. I think we'll forget about the turrets then. And we'll just deal with them as and when they come in. There are only 3 or 4 left. Right, that's fine then. Back off the turrets. Back to your work. That's them all unmanned. Over here. Somebody's come in. Yep. I'll leave you getting some practice in. There you go. Then you can come back. And you as well. And Belf, could you open up these gates? That might actually encourage the bandits that are still outside, if there are any, to to come in and conclude their attack. Let us get this over and done with. Over here, I should be engineering just now, I think. Building up the harpoon turret up here. Right, is that me? Yes. So I'll come up, open these gates, and then get back about my work. The activity in the now social area is complete for the most part. I'm still thinking about bringing in some cactus rum storage barrels in here. Is that kneeling green? You see someone to shoot at apparently. There. And okay, danger now is that our folks get shot by our harpoon turrets. Short-lived danger. Right. So with that, everyone should be back about their work. Other than those who have free time. Flatfoot, you've got no job assigned at the moment. Oh, and you're a hauler for the most part. Kang, you should be... Well, a stone mine probably doesn't need worked. So they can idle there for a while. Over here, we have Stubbs working at the chainmail sheet fabrication. Building up some skills, and Savano is now on the plate beating. Still don't have anyone working at the chain armour crafting station until we get some chainmail sheets produced. But for the most part, the rest of our crafting benches were being used. We have plenty of fabric now. Iron plates is a bit of an issue. That's the steel refinery. I guess we want to upgrade our iron refineries now. So let's go ahead and do that. Do we have the iron? No, we don't have the iron plates though. Oh well. We won't start upgrading this one until we have upgraded this first one. But things are going very well now. Pleased with the progress that we're making and the size of our group. Long may it continue.